Welcome to Zen in 10. This is Jessica for your peaceful pause in a busy world. Today's class is set to inspire you to this evening put your phones down, stop the scroll, and look up to the sky. We're going to practice stargazer pose as well as shooting star in the effort to get your mind on the skies and get you outside and in nature. So we're going to begin by taking a few deep cleansing breaths here in easy seat. Close your eyes, settle in on your mat, and start to bring your awareness to the present moment. Inhale through the nose as much as you can at that top of the breath, filling all the spaces of the lung, the side, the front, the back. And then exhale either through the nose or through the mouth. Let's do that 2 more times. Try to exhale longer than your inhale. So holding that exhale slow and controlled. Inhale. Last time, inhale. Good, let's begin our warm-ups by extending one leg out to the side, bringing the foot of your opposite leg in to meet the thigh, rotating the hips to square off and meet those feet, and we're gonna fold over slowly. Perhaps you're here at the ankle, maybe your hands meet your toes, or maybe you extend further beyond. And breathe in for a few rounds of breath here. Starting to feel those hips loosen, a hamstring loosen a little more with each breath. And on your next exhale, see if you can take it down just a little further. Slowly beginning to walk yourself back up, meeting those hips back forward, sweeping your left hand up overhead, and just giving yourself that deep side body stretch towards that extended leg. Inhale, exhale. To deepen this stretch, open up further, looking towards the sky. Sweeping that hand up overhead, planting it on the left side. We're gonna come up onto that left knee, getting set up for stargazer. So you're going to prop your right foot on the mat, lifting your body into that left leg, up on your left knee, extending that right side body out long and strong, sweeping that right arm overhead, giving yourself that nice side body stretch to the right. Gaze goes up to the sky, stargazer. Inhale, exhale. Coming back down onto your sit bones, onto the mat, switching sides. We're gonna bring that right leg in, extending the left leg out wide to the mat. Bringing that right foot in to meet the thigh, rotating our hips to meet our foot, and beginning to fold over. Now your left side might look a little different. Maybe it's a little tighter and you're here up towards your knee. Maybe you extend and you can reach towards the ankle again, to the toes, or past the foot. Don't be too hard on yourself if there's tightness here. Give yourself space to loosen up with each breath. Just melt into your mat over time. You'll wake up those muscles, wake up those tendons. It takes time to loosen everything. And breathe. And your next exhale, see if you can reach it out a little longer. Slowly beginning to walk your way up that leg, coming back to center. We're going to sweep that right arm overhead, side body stretch towards that extended leg, finding that gentle pull in the right rib cage. Deepening it further by looking up to the sky. And breathing here. Ooh, I got a bug crawling up my arm. The joys of practicing in nature. Sweeping that hand back up overhead. We're going to plant that onto the right side, taking stargazer on this opposite side. So planting that left foot into your mat, coming up onto the knee, sweeping that left hand overhead, lengthening out from the bottom of that left foot all the way to the tips of my fingers here in my left hand, stretching to the side, gaze up to the sky. Breathe here for a round of breath. Body comes back down onto your sit bones, onto the mat. We're going to start to prop ourselves up into tabletop, making our way into downward facing dog. Tucking your toes, driving those hips back. On your first downward facing dog, things might still feel a little tight, so giving yourself a moment to take what you need here. Maybe you find a gentle sway where you walk your dog. And then we're going to go into three-legged dog, lifting my right leg here. And I'm going to extend that knee to my left elbow. Bringing that leg back up into three-legged dog. Extending that knee again into my left elbow. I'm going to slide my foot out in front here and plant that foot, sweeping my left arm up, shooting star. Breathe here. And then come back down, planting that hand on the mat. That way you have the strength and your back foot planted enough that you can then place that body weight, picking that right leg back up into three-legged dog before planting everything back down and getting set up in your downward facing dog. All right, so we're going to do the same movements on the opposite side, taking that shooting star on the opposite leg. So I'm going to go ahead in my three-legged dog, left leg lifts, tapping that left knee to my right elbow, lifting it back, three-legged dog, then driving that knee to my left elbow, extending from the knee to the calf to the foot, planting that foot, planting my weight in my left hand, right hand sweeps overhead, shooting star. Breathe. Hand comes back down. Weight goes into both of those hands, into my back right foot, so I can free up that left foot, sweeping it back into three-legged dog before coming back down into my downward facing dog. And before we begin to make our way into Shavasana, let's come down onto our knees. Untuck those toes. Widen out those knees, bring those big toes together. Just sink back in to child's pose for a moment. Resetting the spine. Stretching that upper body. Chest comes to your mat here. Breathe. In your own way, in your own time, go ahead and just make your way onto your back for Shavasana. I'm just going to rotate around and slowly, by grabbing my knees, hugging them to my chest, I'm going to come down onto my mat. Extending my legs long, my arms out to the side. Maybe you place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And wherever you are, just gazing up towards the sky, breathing in, coming back into the present, into your breath. As you begin to make your way back into your body, starting to wiggle those fingers, maybe you rotate the wrists, wiggling the toes. I'm going to plant my feet behind my sit bones here, hugging my knees to my chest again, rolling up to my mat, and making my way back into my day. Thank you so much for joining me for this Zen in 10. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it brings you some inspiration to get outside tonight and look up towards the sky. Thank you. If you enjoyed this, please do share, subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you next time. Hands come to heart center. Namaste.